Hi bead buddies and welcome back to my YouTube channel, Kelly Prepster Studio. My name is Kelly. Hi if you're new. You guys might remember if you watched yesterday's video, we went to Michael's and I picked out the cutest beads, and of course I was like, we have to make these into necklaces. So these beads are seriously so cute, but I tried to pick out new stuff that would be really fun and different than what I already have and like try to make different necklaces. So we're gonna do an overhead angle. I'm gonna get out my bead wire, my necklace making kit that I got in a Facebook Marketplace haul, and some little jump rings, maybe split rings. I don't know the exact name. I really need to Google this and like learn the vocabulary, but bear with me. We're also going to be using some pliers and my beading needle. That's kind of optional because I'm not going to be using a bead spinner, but I like it, especially with having long nails. I find that it's super helpful. But if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, join our Bead Buddies family. I'm currently doing daily videos called Bead Wave, and I would love for you to join our community, and let's get making some necklaces. I'm so excited. So we first off have some flat nose pliers. My dad gave these to me and they work amazing. I have a second pair that are from the brand The Bead Buddy, and they're just really flat. They're helpful for crimping the beads. Then we're also going to be using these wire cutters, and this is what we're going to need for our wire. I bought this off Amazon. I haven't been able to find this in store anywhere, but it is by far the best necklace making material. And then my little crimp beads and stuff are from Facebook Marketplace. So grabbing out my seed bead kit. This is just a kit that I got from Hobby Lobby that I poured a bunch of seed beads in. This is really bothering me, and I think we might use this teal color with the blue ones. So first things first is we're gonna get a crimp bead onto the end of our wire, and I just learned this tutorial off of TikTok and it's been working for me and I really like it. Oh my gosh, I just dropped the crimp bead. So we got our crimp bead on. Let me zoom in, and then I'm just gonna use a ring. And then you're going to thread this back through the crimp bead. Just like that. And I like to have like, I don't even know, half an inch of like the little tail left. And so that's where you want to hold both ends with one pair of pliers. And then you take your other one and slide the crimp bead down. Oh, there we go. That, and we're just gonna crimp it. And I've seen some people use 2 crimp beads. We also have little crimp covers. I don't know where I put mine, so not today, but that's okay. Okay, so we have it crimped. I hope you guys can see that. I'm gonna unzoom. And I think we're gonna make it, I like to make my necklaces like 18 inches long. So I always kind of give a little leeway. This is 17 inches. So I'm just gonna kind of go a little bit longer and cut this. And then we're gonna put my bead needle on here. My bead needle's from my bead spinner kit. I wish I had a good recommendation on what to buy, but I know a lot of you guys have had success buying them off of Amazon. Now we're gonna pick out what beads. I kind of want to start with these. I feel like this would look really cute with this color. I don't know if that's the exact same color. I kind of thought it was. Okay, we might need different seed beads because I honestly don't know if this is going to be long enough just for the necklace. I wish it was. I also grabbed out this kit from Hobby Lobby, but these are way too big for this. So I'm going to go get a different seed bead kit. A different one, and I think this blue will look really good with these. So now we're just going to cut this. So let me get my scissors. These beads are so cute. I've never bought these before. And we have our needle threaded, and I'm gonna start with a seed bead. And then the only thing that I wanna make a little note of is when you first start threading your stuff, there's like a little tail right here. So you want to thread your bead over both strands of this. I think we're gonna do 2 of the chunky ones and then 1 little spacer, so that way it looks less seed bead heavy. These beads are so tiny. Okay, I'm liking the pattern so far. Scoop these down so you guys can kind of see it. Okay, it's looking pretty cute. I think it's gonna be like a dainty little necklace, but like in the best way. Oh my gosh, Burrow is going crazy. Oh my gosh, I don't know if I told you guys this, my thumbnail, the dip, like cracked. I'm getting my nails done this week and I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, this is looking so cute. It's like so beachy, but simple in the best way. Gosh, so we're about like halfway. I think this is super cute. I kind of wonder if it needed some white, but I kind of like the all blue. These beads have like a little curly swirl on them, so I can't find the hole quickly. Okay, so we're about 13 inches in. So I put on the Bead Wave playlist. I have one AirPod in and I'm listening to the Hannah Montana. My new favorite song is Ordinary Girl. I think it's from season 3. Not really sure, but I'm obsessed. Like Astron, we've been listening to it quite a bit. Just saying, I feel like Hannah Montana needs to tour. Like, I know it's Miley Cyrus and she probably can't or wouldn't want to perform her Hannah Montana songs, but they're so good. Oh my gosh, these beads, I'm really struggling to thread them. Also tonight, I'm gonna try and sew some scrunchies. I just launched some over the weekend and I think a lot of you guys purchased them, which makes me so happy, but I also bought more fabric to make more of them. And I'm so excited, but I'm like nervous, but I think it's a fun avenue to go down. Okay, we have to be getting close to the 18 inch. Okay, we're at 17. So we need about like another inch of this. I keep wanting to call the bead wire elastic since I always say like, and then you're gonna cut your elastic. So sorry if I call it elastic. But also you guys have to go check out Michael's. I think they're still having their BOGO sale. Do like 3 more just to make sure it's long enough. Okay, so now we're gonna do a crimp bead. And a lobster clasp. We're just gonna thread this back through the crimp bead. I guess like you can make bracelets like this too if you didn't want to make stretchy bracelets. Okay. And then the key is you want to make sure this is really tight so that there's no gaps in your necklace. I think we have that going on. So now we're just gonna crimp the crimp bead. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. So now we're gonna feed the little tail of this. I'm gonna get it like about 1 inch through. So we're gonna just keep feeding it through the beads the opposite way. Did through here. So I'm just gonna take my bead wire cutters and cut it. And then we have our necklace, but I think this is really fun. I'm gonna show you guys a little fun touch that I've been adding to these. So there's our necklace, super cute. But I'm gonna add a little handmade charm, like made with love. I would absolutely love to get some like custom Kelly Prepster Studio tags like this for my bracelets and necklaces. I just don't know how to get those. So right now we're going with made with love. And I think it's so cute. So we got the little split ring openers. I think it's just that extra little detail that's like extra cute. So cute. So there's our first necklace. I really like this. I feel like it's super coastal-y. Do it like a little, make sure it doesn't break. Sometimes they get too tight. I think we're good. Okay, now let's do another color. I kind of feel like these would be really fun together, but I don't know if I have the vision yet, but I kind of want to try it. We just went right in. I didn't even cut the wire yet. So cute. So we're gonna go back to our soft touch wire and we're gonna do a little bit over 18 inches. Get our wire cutter. I skipped a step because we need to do our little crimp bead tutorial. Now for this one, I'm gonna put the little lobster clasp on this side for my knots. Crimp it. I think I'm gonna add another crimp bead because I can, since I already cut this one. Just since I used a bigger crimp bead. I've been really liking these teeny tiny ones. I didn't know they came in different sizes. Man, if I would be watching this video back like a year ago, like past me, like no way. Because I always was like, I don't know how to make necklaces. And I'm finally doing it, you guys. It might have taken quite a while, but here we are. I'm also curious as the question of the day, what you guys are working on. If you guys are crafting. Okay, this might not look as aesthetic, but I double crimped it because I get nervous with those really big crimp beads. So now we're going to bead, and I can't decide. I kind of want to do like random little patches of like 2 and 3 of these gems and kind of make it like go around. But I also think it'd be really cool to do like half and half. I'm indecisive, but we're gonna thread our needle and just kind of go with the flow. I really like these. These are like glass heshy beads. The beautiful thing is too, if we don't like it, we can always redo it. Okay, so I'm thinking kind of making it like not a pattern. I don't know if we're gonna have enough bead for this and if it's gonna look cute, so fingers crossed it does. Are we liking this vibe so far? I understand this might not be everyone's style. I just wanted it to be like a nice neutral stacking necklace. How many times can I drop that one bead? think this is looking pretty cute. We're just trusting the process right now. I don't know if I said it with this one or the previous one, but if we don't like it, we can always undo it. I have to like constantly remind myself that. Oh, that's so cute. It's like coastally. Okay, I accidentally bent this and it was like not bending back. Okay, I might have cut this a little too short, so that's okay. We like variety. Okay, so now we're gonna do the crimp bead and a ring. So we have our crimp bead. And then we're gonna feed it back through. I feel like I've only made like 1 or 2 necklace videos. This is really fun. Okay. So I think I shared this in a video, but a fun little hack if you put like your finger, it's right here, and pull this, should make it tighter. There we go. There we go. Okay, perfect. This is so cute, you guys. So now we need to crimp it. And then thread this through the bottom here. I'm struggling. There we go. So I pulled it through the first 3 beads. We have like a little bit of a tail and we're just gonna snip that with our bead wire cutters. And then we can't forget to add our charm. I think it really does add a difference. Makes it special. But wouldn't it look just so darling with a little like KPS charm? Okay, so I know this might not be everybody's cup of tea, but I think it's so cool. Like beachy fun. I'm curious how it looks on, but I'm excited. So we have this one. I think it definitely is a little bit shorter, but I think that'll be cool for layering. So let me clean up my little area and then we're going to make another one. Breaking out this glass kit because we're gonna use these purple glass ones that John picked out yesterday. They're so cute. I tried my best to clean up my little workspace. I love, love, love this bead board. That's from John Bead. I think it's on their website, maybe on Amazon. It's amazing. I like that it has the little containers. We're gonna be using this, and then we just need to get our elastic. Unlike last time, I'm gonna keep it on the spindle. That's how I've been doing it. We're gonna use our little mini crimp bead and put our split ring on it. So these necklaces, if I do decide to sell them, when I say that, it's like, am I gonna keep it for myself? Because I have been in a necklace era, you guys, loving it. They will be in my next upcoming launch, which I'm so excited about. Hope I haven't been doing too many launches, but with doing Bead Wave, you guys, I've been making so much product, but like in the best way. Okay, I think that looks good. Now we're gonna crimp it. I feel like we need to come up with a fun name for crimp it that's like unique to us. Smush it. Sorry, now I'm just like laughing to myself. We're gonna make it a little bit longer. So now we have our length and we're gonna thread our needle. Gosh, Summer in the Hamptons by the Jonas Brothers just came on. I always forget how much I love this album. Okay, so we're gonna start with the little glass beads. I gotta like figure out which ones I wanna use. That's cute. Okay, so we're gonna do, I think, the same pattern as the blue. So 1 clear and then 2 purple. I feel like this is like so crystally. It's giving like fun fall vibes. I don't know why I associate purple with fall, but I do. Does anyone else have that like with colors? Up the little tail. Oh, it's so pretty. I'm so curious if we're gonna have enough beads for this. we are officially at 16 inches. This one's probably gonna be a little bit shorter since we're out of purple beads, but that's okay. Every necklace is a little unique here. Perks of being handmade. I think that's something like as a handmade bracelet maker, I forget sometimes, like it's not always gonna be 100% perfect because it is just made by me and like just a human, you know, it's not gonna be the same exact thing every single time because I'm human. You know what I mean? Like, I know that sounds so like, well, duh, but sometimes I forget that. So we're gonna put the little crimp bead on and the little lobster clasp. Oh my gosh, these are so tiny. I'm curious if you guys make necklaces, what is your favorite type of bead to make necklaces with? And has anyone ever made like a clay necklace? I think I made one with stretchy string once, so I'm curious if I should make them and see how I like them with the wire. Crimp it. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. That might have been the hardest one to thread back. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. So cute. Let's put it up next to you guys. Oh my god. Honestly, I don't know which one is my favorite. They're all so cute. So let me know in the comments down below if you like the blue, the white, or the purple one the best. I think they're adorable. Don't forget to use our hashtag BeadBuddies in the comments down below. Here is today's comment of the day. Thank you so much for leaving such a kind and fun comment. You guys, these are seriously just so fun. I can't wait to try them all on. But I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Hit that subscribe button to join our BeadBuddies family. We are so close to hitting 150,000 BeadBuddies, and I would love your help, and I would love to have you be a part of our community. And I'll see you guys back here tomorrow with a new daily video. Bye, BeadBuddies!